Hello, welcome to Cook, Eat, Clean, Repeat. Later we make a tasty jacket potato, but first, our team visited Aberystwyth Farmers Market to see what interesting ingredients they had to offer.
So I'm going to try a boar burger, and I haven't had any boar meat before, but I am a huge fan of burgers, as you well know.
Is it good?
Yeah.
So plenty to look for at a farmer's market near you. Now, I'm going to have Jo come on and she's going to be telling us how to make a tasty and affordable jack potato. Jo, what are you showing us today?
Today we're gonna make one of my favorite dishes, and that's jack potatoes. And for our purposes, we acquired two potatoes from the farmers market, and you could already see that in the clip that we showed you, or you can look online and you can see the full interviews and everything we filmed. And we've got 2 potatoes from a local supermarket, you know, one of those 5 kilo bags. The variety is quite different, that's very true, but yeah, we'll see how they turn out. We also have my favorite topping for jacket potatoes, and that's cheese. We also got it from the farmer's market. It's Welsh mountain cheese. We are also preparing an interesting item on the guy who makes this cheese, so yeah. Okay, first of all, before starting to wash these potatoes, as we're going to cook them with their peel on, we should preheat the oven. We need to set it on 220 degrees.
Got that there, yeah?
Okay, good. Okay, I've washed the first potato. It took quite a long time, so that could be one of the disadvantages of potatoes bought from the farmer's market. It takes a long time to wash them, but here's the difference. Yeah, this is quite muddy, this is now clean, and it's ready to go in the oven. I'm gonna start washing the rest of them, and then we'll get them ready. Now, before we do anything else, we should, because this is actually really important, get the fork and stab the potatoes, because otherwise the steam that builds up inside when they cook might interfere, and that's not desirable. So yeah, put a few holes in them. Okay. Now, after we finished stabbing all the potatoes, we're gonna add a bit of olive oil and kind of do what everyone does when they put cream on their hands. We're just gonna cream the potatoes with olive oil. Sounds a bit silly, but it's actually helps a lot. And this helps get that nice golden crust. Basically, it kind of helps fry the peel.
Olive oil? Does it have to be olive oil?
Not necessarily.
You'd recommend this, yeah?
Yeah. I always kind of have it with olive oil. It's also a matter of taste, I guess. It just has this nice flavor that works really well. Okay, now what we need to do is cover the potatoes in some sea salt, because that helps get the water out of them and also give a bit of taste and cook them better.
How much do we want?
Just pour it. You know, it should kind of stick to them. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Yeah, perfect. Okay, they should be nice and ready now to go into the oven. So, Alex, would you like to open the oven for me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. First potato, second potato, number 3 and number 4. Careful not to burn yourselves. Okay, Alex, I think you can close it now. What we're gonna do now is gonna leave them for roughly 20 minutes at 220 degrees, and then lower the temperature to 180 roughly. So. Okay, so as we said, we're gonna season the jacket potato with some salad and some cherry tomatoes. We're gonna get a bowl to fit everything in. Gonna wash a couple of these tomatoes. Luckily, the leaf salad is already washed and ready to eat, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, now we're gonna grab a knife and slice them into halves. They're quite small anyway, so. Okay, now let's just put them in here. Maybe a couple more. That should do. And I would also add just a tiny bit of olive oil for a very nice flavor. Okay. And if you have some nice herbs that you can put on top of it, it works just fine. Careful not to pour too much in. Just a bit for the taste. And that should do. And then before you eat it, mix it all nice together and get a bit of flavor from everything. Now, while the potatoes are in the oven and they cook nicely, we'll grate the cheese to get it all nice and ready for when we need to put it on the potatoes. As you can see, this cheese has some rind, and you should remove it because it's probably like wax, and it's not bad, it just interferes with the taste. Okay. Ooh. We can also do this apparently. Yeah, I think we're all good now, and we can start grating it. So grab yourselves a cheese grater, and let's try it first on a small one. If you use a small one, it will, you know, create these really thin and small shavings that will melt really nicely on the potato. Okay, now it's time to get the potatoes out of the oven. They look really nice. Let's try them first. That's how you see if they're done. Like, you snap them, it seems quite soft all the way through. I think they should be done. And if these two are done, those are definitely going to be done because these are bigger. Now we're going to do what they do when you order takeout jack of potatoes. We're going to cut out a cross on them. Should probably grab a fork, help myself.
That would have been a clever idea.
Yes, it would have. Okay. Get the nice cheese that we've already grated and pour it on top. Try to get it inside. Okay, and these are your jack of potatoes with cheese. We've got the salad already done.
Okay, so the two different jack potatoes now. I've got the little one, which is basic. It's quite cheap, isn't it? Cheaper than, and we've got the one that's come from the market as well, which is probably about 60p. Going to try the little one first. It's nice, crispy. By any means, not less tasty. And then the rustic one from the farm. It's nice as well, both of them. The olive oil helps, sea salt helps. I quite like the paprika on it. How do you find the paprika?
It's really nice. It gives it kind of barbecue-ish flavour.
And of course the
really nice
juices from the tomato, nice, quite strong. It brings out the dish more. The cheese as well, beautiful cheese.
Yeah, the cheese works really nicely with both potatoes. It actually makes them delicious.
And of course we've got the peppery, slightly peppery taste from the salad, which helps bring the dish all together. Really nice, very tasty. Okay, thank you very much for watching the show today. Next week we're going to have plenty more features, stuff which you can see on screen now. Go to our website, which is there. And thank you very much. Bye bye.